Good morning, New Bethel. It's so good to be able to come to you this morning and speak to you from my heart concerning some of the things that are happening in our world today. I trust first, though, that all of you are doing well. You're doing your very best to cope with the restricted lifestyle that's been imposed upon us, and you're taking as much safety precaution as is humanly possible. Just like to encourage you by letting you know that we do plan to have a communion service on the first Sunday in June. This will be a drive-through the parking lot communion. We will conduct a communion service with our limited staff here in the sanctuary, and we encourage you to watch it at home at the 10 o'clock hour. After the communion service, we will be here in the parking lot, and we will ask you to drive through, pick up your communion, and take it home with you and enjoy the communion. We would also be happy to send communion to any communicant of this church who is not able to drive out, and so they too will have communion. So if there's anybody sick in the family, feel free to come and pick up communion for them. And just know that the communion needs to be we need to partake of the communion that same day. We don't want you to keep it in your house and deliver it the next day to someone. So if you take it, you need to consume it that day. Also, if you're listening to the national and local news, you know that our leaders in authority are reopening the country. The governor of South Carolina has stated again and again that he has not closed the churches in South Carolina, which is true, but the number of people that were allowed to come inside for worship was limited. I expect by maybe June 1st or the first Sunday in June, there may be more of a push to see the churches reopen. I don't expect we'll be here in this sanctuary the first Sunday in June, but I'm assuming that if this virus is going to be around for a while, we're going to have to make some plans for some type of worship. So, knowing that this is coming, I will be meeting with the vestry board, discussing this issue, and we will see what needs to be done in order to make the church a place where we can come and worship by having it sanitized before and after we worship. But we'll inform you more of this as we go along. I want you to keep in mind from the depth of my heart that this is still a deadly virus. Regardless of how much we may be reopening the country, and a lot of places we're going back to normal, but there's still no real treatment to my knowledge for this coronavirus. It's a deadly virus. People are still dying from it every day. By the end of the month, we'll be over 100,000 dead in the United States, and this is just June. So there's no telling what the number will look like by the end of the year, God willing, or perhaps if God doesn't send us a miracle to cure it. So I'm going to encourage you, do what you need to do, but don't let your guards down too low, because the virus is still deadly. It's having a devastating impact on people of color, people with health issues, and people that have limited access to good medical treatment. So if you know your condition and you have medical issues, I would say as much as it is possible, if you're around anything that looks like danger, Ladies, pick up your pocketbook and go home. Men, get your hat and go home. It said the virus is spread mostly through contact with others, so if you're alone, you may be in a safe place. So we would encourage you to just continue the precaution. I believe this virus is going to be with us a lot longer than we initially expected. Also, in closing, I would like to say to all of our members, our Christian friends and brothers and sisters everywhere, those of you that have been privileged enough to maintain your job, your employment, you have steady income coming in, I would just encourage you to spend it very, very carefully. And don't go out at this time and buy things that you really do not need. Guard your money because there may be difficult days ahead. We are praying for all of you, and we're praying especially for those that are frontline workers. We're praying for those that are confined in nursing homes as well as prisons and jails and other places. We just have to send out a special prayer for them. We can hardly imagine what it's like, but we know they're in a difficult place, so don't take it for granted. Pray for them that the Lord's good hand will be upon them and He will protect them. And above all else, I beg you, pray for your leaders, governmental leaders every day. Every day. Take the time to call them by name. You might also remember to call by name our Archbishop Foley Beach, our presiding Bishop Ray Sutton, and our Bishop Ordinary Alphonsa Gadsden, because they are often tasked with some difficult decisions. So may the Lord bless you real good, and we pray that you would enjoy your day. Keep your good hands in the hands of the Lord's great hand by continuing your prayers. Just keep your devotional life strong. Don't let it go lacking in any way during these times, because if there's any time we need the Lord, it is now. So God bless you real good.